then he spent about 40 days on the earth, hanging out, visiting his friends. He chilled with Tommy Boy, doubting Thomas. He wanted to make sure Thomas believed. And he did some cool things. And then he gave these final words, departing words, his last words, which are pretty insignificant, somebody's last words. And Jesus said this. He said, but you will receive power. You will receive dunamis, dynamite. You'll receive it when the Holy Spirit comes on you. And you'll be my witnesses in Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria and to the ends of the earth. Jesus said, power is coming. It's coming when the Holy Spirit comes in your life. And everybody look at me, because this is what you need to live. This is what you've been missing. And you need this to live a victorious life. If you want to be victorious at home, if you want to be victorious as a husband or a wife or a mom or a dad, if you want to be victorious as a student, if you want to be victorious in your job as a friend, if you want to be victorious as a follower of Jesus and a witness for his name, it isn't your strength and your might and your power that you need. You need the power of the Holy Spirit, the fresh wind of God to blow in your life. It comes from the Holy Spirit within us. And I think there are a lot of us who are trying to live good lives, trying to be good husbands, or good moms, or good kids, or good employees, or good bosses, or good friends, good Christians. We're trying to be good churchgoers, trying to be good neighbors, trying to be good citizens. Trying our best to be good and keep our emotions in check. Trying our best to be good, to make it through another day. And the problem with what you're trying to do is you're trying to do it with the power out. And when the power's out, you can't make anything happen. Nothing. A couple Saturday nights ago, the power went out at our house. A storm blew through on a Saturday night in the middle of the night. And the power went out, and it woke Tabitha and I up, and you know kind of what it's like when you wake up in the middle of the night. You're a little bit startled, and it's silent. Like there's the air conditioning's not blowing, the fan's not turning. It's silent. Like it's kind of eerie, right? It's kind of eerie because it's so quiet. And we laid there for a little bit, and it was a little bit stuffy and a little bit muggy. And I knew it was Saturday night, and I wanted to sleep. And so I'm trying to get back to sleep. And just as I'm about to doze off, Tabitha rolls over and she says, well, I sure hope the power's not out at church, because if it is, it's going to be a long morning. That's what she said. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, up to this point, I've not thought about the fact that the power might be out at church, but now that's all I can think about, because how many of you know without power, this don't happen? Without power, there are no lights, there's no sound, there's no AC, there's no cameras, there's no videos, there's no instrumentation, there's no video stream. There's none of that. None of that happens without power. And I started thinking, there's a power that's more essential to our lives than what comes to us through the 120 volt from Dominion power. There's a power that comes from heaven, from the power of the Holy Spirit. And without it, you can't do what you need to do in this life. You need that power. You need it in your life, everybody.